What's up, Evil? How's everybody doing? Tornado. Diesel. Way to go. Who happens to be in here with me. Say hello.
Good evening.
Evil Sniper. Dave. Not just any Dave. It's Dave N. Glad to have you folks here. So, here's the thing. I can't even tell you how many things are in the testing column of our flow. It's a lot. A bunch of updates and several new scripts are all being tested, and I just happen to hit the time. Hey, Rich! I just happen to hit the time where there's life things going on for just about all of the testers. Some have wives that miss them. Some are, I think, building a house. I have to explain that, Rich. I don't know exactly what you're doing out there. I know you've got property and you're working on stuff. Joseph got a new job and is moving to far away from where he's at now. And so he's busy with... Oh, and he's going to go on a cruise with his family right before he moves and starts a new job. So, you know, there's a lot of things going on at once. So that's almost everybody. And one of them lives in Australia. So that's where Jay is. I don't know where he is right now. But, so... Their testing has been spotty lately. Just and Ken works, you know, like the rest of us, and sometimes his work gets busy. I think he's in busy season right now. So, but we have been testing some things here and there. I will say, and this is really good news. County Services went into beta test on a live server last week or the week before. I don't remember, and I have heard nothing but good. So I'm going to talk to OCRP about... They're going to put it on their beta server, which is not something you'll see right away. And then if they're happy with it, it'll get moved over to the live server. And hopefully, shortly after that, it gets released to the world. I will be so glad that's out. But anyway, I say all that while the testing is going on, sometimes I get a little, I don't know, stagnant. I get tired of testing or waiting for testing, and I come up with a new idea and I can't help myself. So I had a couple of ideas over the past couple of weeks, and I've started on both of them, and we're going to show you those tonight. One of them is a hitchhiking script, and this one is not fully working yet. I don't even have the NPCs turned on right now. They're all turned off. Just stay out of the way. But basically, you would have like HH as my hitchhiking, and I don't think it's started. Let me start it up. I restarted the server earlier, and it's not one that's done enough to be in the cycle. Okay. So yeah, HH, and he goes into the hitchhiking. pose. Thank you, Whittigol, for that. And while this is happening, it's targeting AI cars that drive by. And there is a chance, which will be configurable, that they'll pull over for you or not. And if they do, you can get in, and just like the taxi script, you set a point on the map and they'll drive you there. That's how that works. Or will work. It doesn't yet. But it's partially there. Which I think will add, it'll give you an opportunity to RP getting a ride. Just another way to get somewhere. And I thought of that the other night when I needed a ride and the taxis kept trying to drive across the desert. So I thought it would have been cool. The other one is something, I'm going to dedicate this one to my brother Doug. I doubt he's listening. But Doug, this one's for you. My dad used to own a tire shop, and it was called Big O Tires. Some of you across the country may know Big O Tires. And he had this old Chevy Impala station wagon that he put these big wide tires on, and it said Big O on the side of it. And my brother once got a ticket for riding on top of that car, standing on top of that car while driving down the road. And we called that urban surfing. And so I've created an urban surfing script. And it's just about done. So I get up here and I say, you surf. And I am now attached to this car on the roof where he can drive around. I can, I can do emotes, whatever, and just keep riding on the front. Now, just so you know, if he slams on the brakes, I'm going flying. If he runs into it, there you go. And there's nothing you can do. You're at the mercy of the driver. If you turn too hard, you'll come off of there. If you leave the if you leave the ground, or the car tilts too far, it'll knock you off. All that stuff. The things that would normally knock you off. And you can ride as many people on top of this car as you want. We had a couple on earlier. And one of my favorite things is you hold the space bar, and as soon as you let go, whoop, you jump off. We're still working on this a little bit. It's supposed to go to the right, but for some reason it's not relative to the car or you. It's relative to the world. So and you can ride anywhere. It doesn't, well, if you can get on the stupid car, because Trevor likes to slide across everybody's stuff here. I can distract the driver. Turn the NPCs back on. I tried not to make it I tried to make it not too obnoxious where he was falling off constantly. So he can ride at pretty much any speed. But if you slam on the brakes or turn too hard or hit somebody or whatever, he is going to go flying and eat concrete. Where's the NPCs? I can't find the stupid script. I gotta search. Oh wait, there they are. Okay, they'll start showing up now.
I feel like we should be seeing some by now.
Yeah, you would think. It is kind of weird.
I don't think it started.
Oh, I
Or did
stopped
you
it.
stop a script?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, I mean, it stopped for sure. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you got to relog or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Although I
probably.
feel like I've stopped this before and gotten traffic, but
I think it's a client side of things, so it would require a relog if the native didn't run again.
oh well. I don't know if that does that exist in the new.
Not to set it, but you can run the native in the code executor.
What's the native?
It is. Stand by.
Oh, look at all this. Somehow I've.
Set random vehicle density multiplier this frame.
Oh no! I just want to reload my client.
Oh, reload your client. Oh, I don't think there's a way to do that without relogging.
There was in the DevTools. It was. Let's see if it's in the. Yeah, trigger spawn. There it is. And I don't know if it's client because it's on all of our clients.
Yeah, it's a client native.
Well, it did trigger it, so it still exists in his tools. I don't know.
In the old one?
Don't know.
Hmm.
Oh, you just have to hit something. Yep. Anyway, this script is going to be a lot of fun. Sorry, I lost track of the chat while we were going through all of that. So, what about how fast? Rich, I checked all that today, and it's all set up. It was working when I tested it, so I don't know what is going on. The real Missouri, what about how fast? You can go as fast as you want. And he clings on there. I don't know if I put a top end on there or not. I don't want to make too much where he falls off.
We can probably do one that's configurable.
Yeah, I guess so.
Have it so if it's set to 0, it's infinite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's possible. I got to figure out this little sidestep thing that he does. You only see that on your own client. Nobody else sees you do that. So,
If you kick the car, it'll stop doing that.
really?
As far as I was aware.
Yeah, now he's standing normal now.
Yeah.
That's weird. I wonder if I can trigger something. Let's see. Also, heads up, these dev tools will be available in the future. Oh yeah, the tools I was just showing you are we were triggering the spawn, and they're very nice actually. This the code executor. Oh, I turned that off. There you go. One of my favorite that I use all the time in developing is the resource manager, where I can restart or stop or start any script in here. This thing is fantastic. It's come so far since it first started getting built. There's an entity viewer where I can look at stuff and see what all the objects are, and it'll give you information about them. So while you're developing, you get all kinds of information. What's the one sync blip? I don't know this one.
That'll put a blip around your pad that shows you your one sync radius.
Oh, okay. Nice. On the big map?
It should show on the mini map. Is it not working?
I didn't see it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because you're attached to the vehicle. I'm not sure.
Don't know. Anyway, these tools are fantastic. They're very cool. Something else I have ready is this radio menu. Which oops. I think that detached me. I accidentally hit no clip. Yeah, the radials. I have this ready to go. I don't have anybody to test it really. So that's why it's not out yet. That was Fearless just asked about it. Yeah, I mean it's ready to go. You know what, Fearless? Why don't you be my beta tester on it? You interested? I will give it to you and give you the instructions on it and let you run with it, and you can tell me if it all makes sense and if it's easy to put together. It's really not hard. Yeah, I mean this is the LEO interaction. It's still in testing. There's a couple things still going on with it that we're fighting. Network issues, like always. Anyway, I think this script could be fun in an RP scenario. If you wanted to put a bunch of people in the back of a tow truck, you could do that or whatever. You can't walk around, unfortunately, because it just doesn't work. Desync is a horrible thing because it thinks that you fall off of it and then it dumps you. So. But as you can see, you don't fall off too. Oh, there he goes. And he fell off, yeah, because when he ran over the curb back there, his wheels came off the ground, and when he turned at an angle, I was done. I just about missed the car here. I'm sitting on one butt cheek on the edge. You can't be in the Discord server? Fearless, did you get hacked or banned or something? What happened? Oh, hit the ramp. Hit the ramp. Definitely hit the ramp. I survived that. So that's urban surfing. I love it. I think it's one of those fun scripts. And it'll be cheap. Oh, that looked painful. Yeah, it'll be cheap because this is all it does. Even though we spent all day today just trying to get the jump off the car thing right. Yep, and the hitchhiking will be cool. Skytrams is still in progress. I'm trying to make it better because it's really hard to sync those things and get everybody working together. Oh, that's cool, Fearless. You don't have to talk about it here. So yeah, testing is progressing. Let me look at the board real quick and see. So in testing, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 things in the testing column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the development column. One says it's approved for release. One's in customer beta testing. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 or 16 in the in progress column. I've got 3 in the rejected need help column. that just means that bugs were found. So that I've just listed off about 40 different things that are in progress right now. So that's how much we have going. It's a lot. And I wish I could work them faster. But all right. Yeah, Fearless, go ahead, open a ticket, and we can talk about it there. That's cool. Yeah, I think the buses just went into approved yesterday, maybe? And I don't know if you guys have seen the custom bus and stuff. Yeah, I think I did show it. Unbelievable. West Coast, there's not anything new to show with it. I mean, it's the same functionality that it's been. We're testing it and trying to get rid of all the bugs. So right now it's mostly cuffing bugs because that data has to be networked, and it doesn't always sync for some reason. So we're trying to figure out why. I personally don't have a problem with it, but all the other guys do, which frustrates me. I need to make a whole bunch of product videos and get them out there, including this one, because I think this script is about ready to go. The one thing that I still want to try to do is get this part working right. Like, he shouldn't land in front of the car. He's supposed to land on the side of the road. If he landed over here, that'd be about perfect. But other than that, I think this one's done. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this before. Could we see the cuffing animation? Yeah, I mean, there's 2. So this is funny. Trevor cuffing somebody. So I can cuff him regular, which is just a, put the cuffs on him, and then to uncuff him, same kind of thing. Or if he's, this works best if he's like kneeling with his hands up. So then if I come and I give him the hard cuff, I get behind him and do the hard cuff. And then I can grab him, which this is one of the parts that I think is something that makes this better than most is he actually walks when you guide him instead of just sliding along the ground. And then if I don't know if I can put you in this car. It's a 2-door.
I think we tested it before. You can put me in passenger.
Yeah, it says seat is occupied because there was no back seat, but yeah, it puts him in. Oh, you shuffled to the driver's seat.
Yeah, because it's a passenger seat.
All right, boy. I need to have a police brutality button to where the cop just beats the crap out of you. Oh. He's going to open this door for you to get out, and you're going to get out the other side. Yeah, if there's no back door, it freaks out a little bit. Maybe I should just keep it from doing anything. All right, uncuff you.
No, maybe we could keep it and have it configurable, because most servers have a no shuffle script anyways.
All right, I mean, see, it works perfect for me. I never have a problem with it. Putting him in the car. It's Joseph's fault. He always breaks it. Anyway, something I've talked about is kind of our philosophy of how we release scripts and do all that. People ask me constantly, when is such and such going to come out? You know, when is it going to get released? And I never really answer that question because I can't. I can't really tell you when it's going to be released because things never go to plan. I could guess, and I'm probably going to be wrong 99% of the time. So I don't guess, because if I am wrong and it doesn't come out, and then you all are like, where is it? You said it was going to be out. So that's not my imitation of customers. So what we do is we put them in the testing column, and we start testing them. We have to do the solo tests, and then we do network testing with multiple players. And if we find bugs, it goes back into the dev column, and we work those bugs out. We put it back in the test column, and we test it again. And we do that until we don't find any more problems. And when we don't find any more problems, that's when you get to buy it. Because I don't want to sell you a script that's going to be all buggy. So we work really hard to try to get all the bugs out. That doesn't mean that it's never going to have a bug. It's very possible that it might somewhere along the way, because you'll have a different set of scripts and something will conflict, or you'll use it in a way that we didn't expect. But we try to keep things as clean as possible. And that's why I can't give dates, because we just keep testing till it works, and then it releases. So if all my testers are moving and getting new jobs and spending time with their wives, which I highly encourage, or building a house or whatever it is, testing is slower. Sometimes I do some network testing on my own between my PC and my laptop. So I do as much as I can. Hey, Salmon 129. Hey. All right, I don't really have anything else I was planning to show. I was going to show you the two ideas and tell you things are progressing. I think Radio Menu will be out as soon as Fearless gets done trying to break it. And no, I didn't switch from YouTube. I'm streaming on both. So I know some people like to watch on Twitch better, so I started streaming there too. Oh, the robberies, yeah. If you didn't know, I'm actually rewriting the robbery script. It's about 100 times more efficient. That's probably a gross exaggeration, but it's way more efficient. It used to do this thing where there were designated robbery areas where you had to set up in a JSON file, and then you had to tell it which bank each one was, and it generated money on a timer, and so the money totals changed all the time. I took all of that out because no one really cares. You just want to rob a store and get a pocket full of cash. So I took it all out, and now it's based on cash register and safe and ATM models. ATMs were added. And and that's basically it. It just gives you a random amount of money based on the config as to minimums and maximums, and it's going to be connected to CAD. So if you have a CAD to connect it to, you'll have the opportunity to do that. It'll come either standalone without a CAD or with Sonoran, where it'll call 911 for a silent alarm. And it has a panic alarm. If you're the store owner and somebody comes in with a gun, if you're standing next to a cash register, there's a key you can hit that'll call the silent alarm, which is kind of cool. So you don't have to start a robbery and stop it and hope that the the call went out. The Real Missouri, I have a showcase server that I'm working on. I mean, it exists, and we actually have a way for people to join it and stuff. We've been talking about, I guess Joseph and I don't even remember who all was involved in that, but they did an open house one night when I was out of town, and just opened it up and showed scripts and let people come in and test them, and really only a few people showed up. It was kind of wanted more, but so maybe we'll do an open house next week, because we might have some stuff released by then. And even if we don't, you could test them out in their testing phase. So how about we just say that? We'll say right now, next week there will be an open house. And the way that'll work is when you spawn into the game, we'll all meet someplace and talk about the scripts and how to use them, and then you can take off and test them. So if you want to play with scripts next Friday, I should check my calendar, but anyway, I think that'll work. I'll announce it. Cool. Any other questions? I don't know how much delay's on this, so I never know how long to wait for questions.
It's only a second for me. But then again, I'm on Twitch, so.
All right, cool. Yes, OCRP tonight. I think Joseph is going to be on. He ran out of things to pack, I think, and so he's going to show up. I think KB was planning on being on. I'm sure Zane will show up. I'm sure Jared here will be on. Oh, wait. He forgot to put in his application. Yeah. So I hope to see all of you there, because my numbers streaming RP stuff suck. You guys would rather watch the script stuff than the RP. I don't know what that says about me, but that I'm a better developer than I am an RPer. I don't know. But hey, we've had some good streams lately. The bank robbery thing was fun. The treasure hunter thing was fun. So I feel like we've had some good stuff going. Are you giving up, Henry? Oh, he is not happy. He's been playing Valorant, I think, and I think he was getting owned tonight, and he is not happy about it. All right. That's it. I'm going to cut out of here, and we will see you hopefully very shortly.